Hello team, welcome to Y Trading. What a day with so much of volatility. You cannot trade this kind of day with any stop loss. If you would have had 100-point stop loss also, it will trigger and then go in your favor. That kind of volatility what we had today. Okay, so if you see the Bnaknifty chart, it opened gap up, a gap down, and it rallied nearly 200 points up. Yes? Yeah, it rallied nearly 200 points and it rejected exactly from the pivot level. If you see, this was the exact reject from the pivot. So this is a daily pivot level which I would be following. So it has exactly rejected from the pivot level. Once it has been rejected, again it fall nearly 150 points, and again it tried to move up but it could not, and finally they made it. They fall from top nearly 500 points, that too in last 30 minutes. So let's we check what was Banknifty data was saying from morning. So if we check a trending OI of OI pulse, so from morning it was mixed bias between the sellers and the buyers. Okay, so morning they opened with a negative bearish thing, then the whole bearishness taken out with day's high, and very well bullishness came in with that 250 points up move, and after that it was in full bullish mode only. Last 30 minutes changed everything. Can you see the why difference between call and the put was nearly 10 lakhs, around 306, and it changed to minus 11 lakhs at 1512. So in between this 5 to 6 minute, everything changed. What changed in that 5 to 6 minute is this. Can you see? From morning there was no very good volume candles, and at 15:00 we had one candle, and 15:03 we had one more candle. So from morning I was waiting for a 2 candle with a volume. So I got a 2 candle with volume here. As soon as I get a 2 candle with volume, I entered. Can you see? I entered 15:02 and exited at 15:18. So within this 5 minutes I got from 485 to 669. So this kind of volatility what we had, and it was a very good day. At end they closed it. Now I want to tell one thing to you. Whenever you have this kind of 500-600 points move in last 30 minutes, you should not carry forward your put position or a call position in options. I will tell you why. Always the price of a put or a call would be decided based on the average of last 30 minutes. So if we take average of last 30 minutes, for example, the call put price what I traded was 36,000 and the close was somewhere around 700. Okay, we'll check 1 minute. So we'll go to NSE site, option chain. So if we check with Bnaknifty options, we traded on 36,000. So 36,000 put. So 36,000 put closing last traded price at 1530 is 740. If you go to this 740, the closing price would be far below this. So if you carry forward this 740 also at opening, if it is opening in flat or if it is opening 100 points in your favor also, you will not get this 740 at any time. I'll tell you why. Can you see this? As we expected, the closing is last traded price is 740, but the closing is 600 rupees. Nearly 140 rupees is gone in adjusted closing price itself. So if it is opening 100 points above 100 points below also, gap down also tomorrow, you will not get this 740. You will be getting somewhere near 660 or 670. So this is a very biggest learning you have to have whenever there is a high movement in last 30 minutes. Please do not carry any options. If you are trading in futures, that is totally fine. In futures also it will differ. But this much will not be there. We'll check what was the futures price. Wait. So we'll go to derivatives. futures contract. Okay, so the futures last traded price was 35,405. We will see what is the adjusted closing price. Can you see, guys? In futures also they have taken out 100 rupees above. Okay, see the last traded future price was 34,400 and last traded future price was 34,400, but the adjusted closing price was 35,514. So if we open flat also, the price would be 35,514 only. You will be losing 100 points here. So whenever you have very big move in last 30 minutes, please do not carry your position. This is what I want to tell. That is one thing. And what happened in Nifty? Nifty was very clear and it was very bullish from day start. Can you see? And if we check the trending OI of Nifty, it was very much clear. It was very much clear. No one can say it will turn to a bearish. Can you see? We had nearly 61 lakhs. Seeing this, I had a future position which was in profit, but in last 30 minutes it turned into a negative and I closed it. So see, I closed far before only. If I would have had that position thinking data and everything is very clear, even though the data was clear, I exited based on my daily stop loss limit and other things. So always follow your risk management and your position sizing very strictly. Okay, so what will happen tomorrow? So tomorrow there is two possibilities. They may continue this short position based on the futures, Dow futures, how it is performing. Dow, we closed at minus 210. If Dow is closing somewhere between minus 250 to minus 300, we may open flat tomorrow and we may continue the sell off again. But if we open gap down, wait for a pullback and then go for a short, because already the RSI is on 24. So if we are opening 100 points gap down, also the RSI would be somewhere near 18 to 16. So at that time there will be one pullback. Use that pullback and then short the market. That is the best idea. In Nifty, same thing. Nifty RSI is very good. And Nifty was very bullish from 2-3 days itself, since because of Banknifty it was falling. If you see yesterday also it rallied nearly 2%. So Nifty is bullish and Banknifty was bearish. Today Nifty also turned to bearish. We'll see how it opens tomorrow and we can take a trade. Okay, so all the best guys for tomorrow. Have a great day.